Hello and welcome to 2026. Okay, well, it's February, but it's still 2026. That doesn't matter. It's still 2026. Well, 2026 is the year of trying all that is old is new again. And this year, we're going back to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm recording on right now. 2025 involved a lot of getting rid of G.A.S, getting rid of that gear acquisition syndrome. So I sold a lot of gear that I just wasn't using, lenses and stuff that I don't use. I went in the Lightroom and I sat down and I went, here's the lenses I'm using. Why do I have this cases full of lenses that I don't use? So I got rid of them all. The goal here is to be able to shoot video on the run and do photography. Photography is my main gig. It's still what I love the most, but you know, more and more there's a need to shoot video. And since I shoot a lot of photos for the Awesome Original Second Time Arounders, there are times when I need to shoot videos or want to shoot video, and it's hard to switch between the two since I am only one person. So that's where the Pocket Osmo comes in, the Pocket 3. Because it's, with a flip of a screen, I can be up and recording in no time. It's great for vlogging, it's great for video, events, just general all-around use, 4K, just absolute dynamite. It is a great little camera. And I took it to Key West on a trip that I went on, and I don't think I've given it enough time to really let it shine and do all the things it could do. So in the process of trying to build myself a quick, fast, sturdy little video rig, I have added a few things. Those are the Tilt-A-Cage, which has NATO rails and 1/4-20 all around it, so I can mount all kinds of goodies to it. And I had a handle. This is a small rig, NATO rail handle, so that I can pop that in there and have this ready to go and have a nice, strong, secure rig. And I can also pop the DJI Mic 2 in here, so I have this great little handheld thing to you know, sturdy and you know, in conjunction with the gimbal that it already has. So that's going to break. This is obviously a little less pocketable, right? But for a sturdiness perspective, and I think this is going to go a long way with just helping those shots be a little more steadier. So looking forward to doing a lot more video with that. We have quite a few events coming up here. Sunday we're doing the St. Pete Distance Classic, which is a 5-10K race, and they sponsor the band. So in turn for sponsoring the band, we perform. And we do that by standing out in the street and playing, I don't know, the Rocky theme as the runners go by. So it's entertaining, the runners love it. We have some fun cheering them on, so it's a good event. And then Saturday, I think it's Saturday night, is the Knights of Santiago parade in Ybor City, Florida. It is a parade that is, I guess, partially pirate and partially Mardi Gras. I'm guessing that's the best way to describe it, because quite honestly, every parade here in Florida is pirate themed. There's the Knights of Santiago parade. There's the Rough Riders parade, you know, Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders. Oh, with pirates. There's Gasparilla, pirates, and more pirates. There's the, what else? What other parades are there? There's the Pinellas Park Christmas parade. Guess what? That's Santa Claus and pirates, right? Even the St. Patrick's Day parade has pirates. Everything here has pirates. When in Florida, pirates. So this ought to be fun. This ought to be a good test. I look forward to this. It's a great little camera. I haven't given it, you know, the shot that it needs to really shine, and nor am I probably using it in the best ways yet. But that's my goal, is to get this thing up and running and make it part of my repertoire. So last week at rehearsal is kind of what drove this. So I'm shooting a Canon R3. That is my go-to workhorse camera. And then I also shoot a lot of stills with my Fuji X-E5 on the side with a 35 or 50 millimeter focal length, and that gets me like a lot of nice stills, a lot of creative stuff. I shoot some black and white, and it's good. But they had an event. One of our sponsors was there the other night, and I had to shoot some videos. So I had a limited amount of time to go switch from camera to video, all on the same camera, mind you, and run down, get in position, turn the camera on, try and hold a monster of a camera steady. And it went about as well as I could have expected, which was not terribly great. I did get some video. It's okay, but I think I could have done better had I given more time. They didn't give me a lot of time to get ready. I didn't get there quick enough and get, so, you know, I clipped the beginning of it, and it is what it is. This ought to be a game changer in that I can literally just grab this, flip a screen. I've got the stabilization. It's on and up and running and recording in a second, and I'm ready to go, and I should be able to get some really good video, and couple that with the DJI Mic 2, I should get some decent sound too for events like that. Should be a whole lot easier to record. So I'm really anxious to kind of put this to its paces and get it into my workflow and get this thing moving here. So there's lots of events coming up, and right now the weather's cold. Normally I'd be down at John's Pass at Madeira Beach on the pier and shooting some video and having a drink, but you know, that's kind of hard to do when the weather here is only like 50 degrees. I know, it's Florida, you know. Yeah, but it's winter. We get winter here, but you know, in a week it'll be spring. It'll be okay. But until then, we just got to keep kind of plugging along in the weather here and dealing with what we deal with. So we'll report back soon, because you know, less Nessman reporting. WKRP thing in there, that's terrible. Anyway, more to come. We'll be back soon with some updates. Bye.